Okay, and we're back. I totally didn't just restart the save, place the hub somewhere else, and this time enable skip the tutorial or anything. I would never. Point is, in the first episode you know my process. I got the slug again. This time I also got like some Caterium, which will be important later. Gave me some portable mines. It just gives you the basic stuff you'd have after completing the tutorial. And honestly, skipping it's not that insane. Should have just done that from the start, but oh well, too late for that now. So I'm just gonna stick with it. Anyway, we have all the stuff we need to kind of start up now. We can just kind of... Starting with that, being able to get the automatic mining system. Oh, I need to... Of course, how could I not think of this? I need to mine this away first. Our location is not that different, by the way. That's why we were on the top of that hill. I decided to actively use these three now. Because I realized I still started on a pretty basic starting location. And the whole point was kind of not to do that. So instead I went in between the two cliffs. Because for some reason I thought that was better. There we go. Oh, I can't wait till we get the upgrade for the weapon. So the thing is, right, I'm just gonna start very simple. There's something I kind of want to start working towards as soon as possible, and I don't know when that becomes available. It's not yet, is the point. We don't have access to it yet. So, as for now, there's not much we can do. Besides just get the automatic mining going. Use our given... Wait, can I just build one? Oh yeah, that's so much easier. Just build one right here, and then we just go hippity hoppity. You both have power now, congratulations. Just stick in 500 leaves, because that's the best material we got at the moment for powering things. Then we go over here with another power pole. Then we grab ourselves smelter number 1 and smelter number 2, and then we're almost already out of materials because they go through really fast in this game. Can't even build another power pole. Can I at least build this? Yes, conveyor belt. Alright, so these are just gonna start working. Preferably, I'd like to add a constructor. Yes, we can add those. Because this is kind of a priority, alright? It's very simple. We're gonna say, you are gonna smelt iron. You are also gonna smelt iron. You're gonna make us rods. You are going to make us plates. Here's say, hippity hop, go do your job. Preferably I'd also add one of these, actually, at the end of both. You know, storage. Also, if this is a mess at the beginning, God damn it, don't mind it, I'll make it look all fancy in a different episode, where we will be reconstructing the entire thing as an actual factory, you know? Can I build you? Perfect. Alright, those are gonna get to work. So we have those two basic materials kind of down and stuff. But we don't have power for them now, so I'm gonna have to quickly go fix that. How are we doing here? Alright, cool, we can add some, we can use some more. Also, how are we doing on the leaves here? Yeah, we kinda need to get a lot of leaves until we're able to make biomass, because I don't think that's something we can do yet. Biomass is pretty much the bait. Oh, hey, we can. Alright, let me make some. Like I said, the game starts just, you know, that. It's just a start. And skipping the tutorial doesn't immediately make everything better, because there's still some stuff that you need to manually make. Don't have any copper. Fuck. Can't have the iron automated until I get my wire. I gotta get more wires just so I can add it to the... Just so I can have that just so I can have iron automated, and then I can start working on getting this automated as well. Because getting wires and copper, wires and cables automated, this is a pretty good place to start. Throw concrete into the mix and you got yourself your basic resources all automated and easily accessible. It's a great start, very important start. Oh yeah, forgot. This isn't you spam the button and it crafts faster. If only it was that easy, we would have been done hours ago. We could have sped through the tutorial in half the time we spend on it now. Give me 1 second. The reason I'm putting this down is because I can see on my recording that it's a bit messy. It's like what I had with that other series I wanted to do of Talos Principle, where it looked a bit less good on the recording than on my screen. I think it looks a little better now. It's a little more synced and stuff. I assume this one's just like this one is like full on. Yeah, there we go. Look at them go. Look, we're just gonna slowly start producing these things now, which is very nice. Don't worry, this will be a process that we can make a lot faster soon enough. And then we're also gonna add screws to the mix, and then we're gonna have. It's gonna get very complicated very fast, but it's a start, you know. And then next up on the line just so happens to be copper. So we're gonna make our way back up, and then we'll get to limestone last, I think. I feel like getting our wires done is gonna be the priority here. And you know, eventually we'll get to like color coding and have better weapons and exploring to get more stuff. You know, the basics. I should have aimed that better. Give me a second. Ah! Can you don't? Thanks. God damn it. I asked nicely. I asked nicely. There. Is that so hard to wait on? What? God damn it. Screw it, I'll just build the rest of these things first. Then we're gonna have a nice smelter right over. Yeah, that's not gonna work. Then we're gonna add the nice smelter over here, I guess. Would that work? Perfect. And then we just add the constructor. Then we just add our little storage container. God damn it. Anyway, that's pretty much basic. I don't know why I put it that way. It just kind of ended up that way. I'll just point the storage container more my way, you know. Simple enough. It ran out of leaves, didn't it? Yeah, I figured. It'll last a little longer, but I might have to go for a lot more leaves soon. I'll worry about that when I get there. Anyhow, I needed the stuff from this. 2, 56, and then we're just gonna leave those two to it. That's the good thing of having things automated already. Skipping the tutorial, it will just do that for you. It's nice not having to manually do it every time. That's the thing of this game, right? The reason it's called Satisfactory is because eventually when you have like a very complex and well-working factory, it's just satisfying to kind of vibe around, grab what you need, build what you need, and move on with your life. So that's gonna be the end goal of this series. I don't know how long it's gonna be, probably a decent while, because there's a lot to do in this game. And heck, it will not be me knowing somewhat knowing what I'm doing the entire time. Because frankly, I've never made it as far in this game as I plan on doing in this thing. So, am I finishing it? Hell yeah. Is it gonna take long? Probably. It's just, I've been recording a lot with Ray recently, and someone did point that out to me. So I was like, well, yeah, that's kind of true. So then I thought, well, simple solution. I need another solo Let's Play. And then I thought, wait, I have the perfect thing I can do solo. I remembered this game and I was like, you know what, this is nice, it's casual, it's gonna take ages to complete. When I say that, this is probably this is not one of those like series I'll upload for 2 weeks, then run into a like impossible boss and so I'm gonna live stream it and then don't for several weeks, you know, like what happened with Sans, because things kept getting in the way and I still need to continue that actually. And the same is probably gonna happen with Overcooked. I want to finish those series, but it's just that the bosses and stuff really get in the way, because they're just so impossible to pass. But we'll get to that point when we get there. For now, this is just gonna be a nice relaxing thing in between. Episodes are gonna be casual, it's not gonna be chaotic, there's no severe like need to extremely farm or of nice exploration trips. This actually has some really cool environmental stuff we'll check out later. And you know, we'll just get there when we get there. No rush, no shenanigans, just casual. No, chuck this in here and we go on a bit of a trip. Because we need more of this. By the way, we won't be using biomass forever. That's only like at the start, really. It's one of those things you use for a while, but then when you get to that stage, you'll be able to start using better things we'll find around the map. I'm pretty sure I know where the nearest... The first one is coal, I think. I don't really know where it goes after that, because I've never really made it that far past coal. So yeah, well, that's like something we'll worry about when we get there. Also, our speed at the moment is not what it's gonna be in a while. Since I know, like what I mentioned in the first episode of the portable miners being a little bit broken, there's a resource in this game called Caterium, which you can't really automate for a while, and eventually we unlock the MAM, which is the research station, which will allow us to research stuff to like get more inventory slots, or like get a gun or better weapons. Yes, there are guns in this game, by the way. The point is that when we get that, we can start researching that special ore, and we can use that to get like get a way to become faster and stuff. But the thing is, you're not supposed to be able to really get a lot of that stuff until late game. But last time I played this, I don't know if this is patched, by the way. There's a cheese that I found using portable miners. That's not a lot of concern. Oh, because I'm an idiot. Jesus. Glad I noticed that before I restarted, like. really going off on in the world to get more biomass. Alright, I found a cheese that will pretty much allows you to somewhat automate that resource before you get to the stage where you're supposed to. Oh no, this is just limestone. And I'm going to be using that cheese because it just saves a lot of time. I will be resourcing that resource. I'm resourcing the resource. Yeah, perfect. I will be automating the resource when I get there, but since we're not there yet, I'm not gonna worry about it. I'm just gonna wait till we unlock the research station and then immediately start getting to work on that. Because in that research there's an item called the Blade Runner, which allows us to run a lot faster and like jump higher and stuff, which is just gonna save us time when we're walking back and forth. And of course eventually it'll, I don't know what else, I think it also gives us a gun eventually. I'm not sure about that one. That might be a different resource I'm thinking of. Ooh, a lot of wood. This is good for us. The more wood the better. Give me all the wood. Alright, I think we'll be good on biomass for a while now. Anyway, so yeah, as I was saying, the Blade Runner, it allows us to just move faster, and eventually that's not as important when we have like big ass factory, like the resources coming from all the way over there, all the way over here. You know, all that type of fancy stuff. But since we're not there yet, we'll just focus on what we do got, you know. Now that we have wires automated, I think, let's see. Yeah, look at them. Look at them go. Nope, there's already almost 50 in here. For now, that may look like a lot considering how long it takes us to craft it ourselves, but it's surprisingly little considering the type of thing we'll be getting later. Anyway, let's check out what we need, what it wants us to do first. Now we've skipped tier 0, which was apparently 6 stages, so there was so much stuff before we got there. Let's just start with logistics, actually. I like logistics because it allows us to immediately start getting to... Immediately will let us do more of the same thing we're already doing right now. That's very badly worded. It will allow us to... How do I say this in the best way possible? We'll be able to get the cables out of that same copper mine. That's what... that was not that hard. Jesus Christ. Point is, it's gonna let us get more resources from one single mine, which is nice. Because we'll be able to split all the copper that is mined there between 2 smelters, so they can make separate resources, you know. Also, we're getting a nice supply of biomass here, which is good. It's good. Because we'll be, I don't know how much of this stuff we're gonna need. Probably a lot, you know. I'm sure it's gonna make 400. I'm gonna store the rest of the leaves if we need them later. We're just gonna go in here, take the leaves. Just gonna store this over here if when we need it. Simple enough. Also, this one copper ingot we don't need. All right, now let's go see if we have how the mines over here are doing, and the biomass burner actually. How are you doing? You're fine for a bit. You're only halfway through what I gave you earlier, and then I'll just, when you're done, I'll just shove another 200 into the mix. Okay, we have enough of that one. We have enough of that one. Like I said, having it automated will allow us to do these types of things a lot easier. I kind of also want to add screws to that one, since there's one we have not used yet. But I might delay that a little bit until we have... Actually, I don't know if there's actually a need for me to delay it. Well, I still need to make the limestone thing, so... I want to do that first things first, you know? Priorities, am I right? Oh yeah, that's gonna take a minute to get us to 300. But let's make our limestone thing. By the time we're done with that, I think we'll have enough resources to get the next thing. Also, I don't know when we need to build a space elevator, so we'll just worry about that when we get there. Ow. Can you like nod? I didn't do anything to you. Let's see. There's no limestone ingots. This is just constructor. Yeah, so limestone is a very simple resource. You just go bam. You to this, it's gonna make concrete. You to that, it's gonna mine. And then when it's done, it's just gonna go in a container. Bada bing. Bada boom. And you know what? Let's add some variety. I need some cables. Hold on. I'm gonna make some cables and I'm gonna connect it to the two things together, so I don't need to make another biomass burner. At least I am going to try and connect the two together. No guarantee it's gonna work. Alright, so we're gonna take a power pole that isn't full yet, preferably. Why is that one yellow? Hello, why are you yellow? You're full. Why are you yellow? But also because you were full. Alright, cool. I'm gonna take this now, don't mind me. And yes, power lines are also another thing that are going to be a mess. The power line spaghetti. Also something that we will make look a lot better when we actually get to that part of the game. You know, when we're done with the basics. I just hope episode 1 doesn't look as shitty since I tried fixing it now. Where's the... Right, where's the one I couldn't connect to over here? Probably you. There we go. See, all happy family. All connected, no one's being left out. Let me just take this over here. There we go, bada bing, bada. Didn't mean to make that. Bada bing, bada boopy. Nope. We will eventually also be able to turn that into biomass. Anyway, I think I'm gonna leave it here, and then next episode we'll worry about getting the first milestone, actually. At least I think that's our next step, getting a milestone, yeah. I think there's a lot more we can do until we get that, so I'll see you all then.